Okay, so several of you had questions about how to evaluate the arithmetic series. So I'm just making this extra video for anyone that is struggling with that. So again, remember that when we are evaluating a series, we are finding the sum. So in this case, since we're dealing with arithmetic from last week is what I'm talking about, to do that we do the sum of the number of terms is the number of terms divided by 2, and then the first term plus the last term multiplied by the number of terms divided by 2. So once again, this right here is number of terms. Same thing with this little n here. So then this is the first term, and then this is the last term. Okay, so we'll do a couple examples to help, but the first one I figured would be just given all the information already and then just plugging it in. So for this example here, we are given the first term is 18, the last term is 58, and there's 5 terms. So we're given everything. We are given the a of 1, so we'll plug that in. We're given the a of n is 58, so we'll plug that in here. And then we're given the number of terms, which is 5, so we'll plug that in here and here. So roughly here and here. So again, we have the sum, so S of n, which is 5, equals the number of terms. Sorry for the little kid in the background. My son's playing Legos. So the number of terms divided by 2. And then we're going to multiply that by our first term, which was given at 18. We're going to add the last term, which we were given is 58. And then we go ahead and just add these. So 18 plus 58, which is 76. And then times that by 5/2. Which is 163. So this one here is 163. Okay, so now I'm gonna pause that because that is the wrong answer. I hit the wrong button on my calculator. Okay, sorry, the process is right. I just hit the wrong button here. So the answer is 190. Okay, let's do another one. So example 2 gives you the format that you were given last week, which was sigma notation. So for sigma notation, the only thing we are given right away is just the number of terms, which is right here. So we know that there's 13 terms, but we first have to, so step 1, find the first term. So in this case, it's an I. So we're going to say I equals 1. So we're going to plug that in. 5 times 1 minus 14. So 5 minus 14. And then after you do that, you're going to find the last term. Which in our case is going to be plugging in that 13. So in this case, the I equals 13, because this is always whatever term there is up there. So now we're going to be doing 5 times 13 minus 14. So 65 minus 14. So in this case, oops, it's 51. So we now have our first term, which is this, our last term, which is 51, and we're going to plug in. So I'm going to slide it over this way so that we can see the formula still. So I have S, and then the number of terms, so 13, and the number of terms divided by 2, multiplied by the first term, which we got -9, plus the last term. So once again, last term, first term, number of terms. 1 second. Okay, so then we have 13 divided by 2, and we do -9 plus 51, which is 42, and then multiply that by...
Hey, Mom.
1 second.
Shh.
So sorry. Which is going to be so 273. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful in just clarifying some things. If it wasn't, if you could send specific questions to me, that would be great. Even if it's like a screenshot of whatever part on here doesn't make sense, that would be fine. However you can get the message to me to help you more, that would be really great. Thanks.